In this position, white played knight to g5, and after h6 he continued with h4. Is this the right way to win games? Let's see. We have a new world chess champion, Liren from China, managed to win a very fighting, entertaining and really cool match actually against Nepomniachtchi, and here we're going to see two of the final games, and I think the picture that characterized more this world chess champions match is this one from Loop, very famous draw designer, very nice picture actually. We can see a cowboy there hitting his bullet, and from the other side we can see Ding who cuts the bullet with his teeth. It's not a cigar, this one, it's a bullet actually, he just captured this one. And now let's see, Ding had the white pieces, and I had the feeling that he tried to avoid the tie break actually. The game, the match was equal to this point, and we have the 14th game, they started like this way, and we have the Nimzo Indian. We have many systems, one of them is this move e3 here, try to consolidate everything, and the most popular choice is to play the knight here in order not to double his pawns on the queen side. And after this we have bishop here, he played d5, and now we transpose to another opening actually. This is the Vienna opening, in which black played this move bishop to b4. It's not the queen's gambit, because on queen's gambit the bishop usually is back, not there on before. And after this move, again with transposition, he played something like queen's gambit, and after this move he played something like Tara's defense, because he's striking the center instantly. In this pawn center actually we can reach a lot of different middle game positions, like isolate queen's pawn or hanging pawns, or we can eliminate all of these pawns actually to have this open center of the C and D files. Here he just captured here, bishop retake. Black is losing a lot of time with his bishop back and forth, however the position is closed and he would like to create a solid structure. We have this one, he just captured here, bishop takes, knight here protecting everything, and now it's the critical moment for white because he can choose many different moves, and he played this one. Again Nebo played this move, and now Ding decided to play this move knight to g5. Little better, probably could be something like this to control the center and play a normal position. However, he played this move and he is trying to checkmate his opponent right away. He found this during the game, and after this he played this move h4, hoping for his opponent to capture here because he can recapture with the pawn, and after this he can deliver a checkmate. He opened the queen and the rook. However, these things are not really working, and if white can win games like this, then the game will be very easy, right? Because everybody could play these moves. However, these moves, like these extremely aggressive moves like knight g5 and h4, can doom his position, can destroy your position, because if this is not working, then it will be a boomerang. It will be in the other way around. You have to go back actually, and you can see here black has very organized defense, and this is very difficult to attack there, and black didn't commit any mistake in order to have this very strong attack. And after some moves he played this move attacking the bishop, and now Ding decided that he has to go from the defense. After two moves, right? Nepo didn't do anything at all, and after this one he has to play rook to c1, and he understand that he has to defend here. And after this he played this one, we have some exchange, more exchanges here, and after this move he played bishop to b4, try to exchange more pieces to create a very nice square here on c5 for his pieces. But this is a very committal move, because if something went wrong, then black can win that game. And now we have this exchange. He played this one, Ding defended very nicely during the match. He played fantastic defensive moves, and now he defended very actively. He played knight to c5, very instructive actually way how he defended. And after this one he played here attacking the bishop, and he calculated that he's going to take back the pawn on b7, and this is not the end of the variation, because after this he found that rook to c4 was very nice, tried to exchange the rooks, defending everything, and his position is okay. After this he played this one attacking the rook, he played that to protect everything, and now everything is protected. However, Here black is a little better, let's say, after some exchanges. For example, you can see black can press a little bit this pawn, he can exchange something here, and he has an extra pawn on the king side. We have some exchanges here, black continue defending very nicely, and after some moves, here for example he gave the check, and after this one he missed the opportunity to play for the advantage. And the best move here was rook to b3, because immediately he is targeting this pawn actually, and this is extremely difficult for white to defend everything. And for example, after this he can play that one, and white cannot really capture that pawn on h6, because here black has some tactics, and the tactic is this: he can take here on b3. And after this move he can capture here. You can see he's spinning this one, he's going to win a piece here. Black is completely winning. But during the game, Ding played very accurately. After this move e5, he lost the advantage actually. Black lost the advantage because black played very accurately. He has this move rook h8, and he cannot continue with the same way because we have this one. And Nepo missed this. He's calculating little superficially actually. He's not going very deep into the position sometimes. It's the number 2 of the world. However, he's doing this. He has this bad habit, and now he's threatening things like this. He's putting a lot of pressure actually, and black cannot really go away with the bishop because the rook is hanging. The bishop is pinned there, and he played this move rook b6, and now Ding found a fantastic defense actually, really nice defense. And this defense is b6, really nice, because he can take this one of course, but however we have an unprotected piece here, and he can take advantage of it by sacrificing the exchange. And after this we have the discover attack. We're attacking the king, and the rook here is hanging. And if you like to calculate tactics in this way to find unprotected pieces and understand other tactics, I have a very cool solution for you. Tactics is one of the most, if not the most important part of the games. Your plan could be successful if you use the tactics correctly, and the tactics can be accelerator to your plan. With Grandmaster Stelios Chalkias, we created this amazing chess course here on tactics and calculation, and you can read the description. We have a lot of lessons and 100 exercises there. If you follow the blog post, then you can read more about Stelios live. You are welcome to click the link below the video and learn more. And now let's jump forward to 4th rapid game of this match, the final of this game. We have the Spanish Opening. Already we explained a lot of things here. You're very welcome to check the previous videos in order to learn everything, and of course to check the website article. And after all of these moves, they played during the second rapid game, they played this position, and after this one Nepo played here bishop to d2, attacking the knight, and after this one he played that, and now he just captured the pawn on a4. Ding was forced to defend here for many moves, and white's idea is to isolate this pawn here on a6 and play against it, and Nepo was forced to play against this system, and he had very difficult times. However, he managed to draw the game because he's a great defender. However, here Nepo didn't play this move. He had another idea. He played knight to c3, and after this move here he played the best move of the computer, which is very bad. You should not play like this one. Inside my website I'm going to create a new category actually, and I'm going to explain different ideas, different things, and one of the lessons is this one: how to learn the openings, how to learn the theory actually, how to successfully analyze all the informations. And here he played the best move of the computer, bishop to b1. On 2 World Chess Championship matches, he is fighting with the white pieces to keep this bishop alive actually, and have this one in this diagonal. And right now he had the idea to play bishop to b1. In order to do something with his bishop, we need to remove 3 of these pawns actually, to play 3 moves at least, and we should eliminate this one as well in order to put the pawn forward on e4, something like this, in order to liberate this diagonal. Computer is calculating a lot of things here. However, this is not a practical decision. We should not take such a decision actually. And now black didn't capture this pawn during the game because after some exchanges here the knight was under attack. He can play something like this, and again we have this weak pawn, and maybe he can remaneuver the bishop like this actually to do these things. However, Ding didn't capture that pawn. Of course, he played for the activity. He played this one, and after the move b3, he cannot really take here on b3 because the knight is hanging. So for that reason he played b3, and after some exchanges, we have some exchanges here and some moves, Ding managed to play this move d5, and if black managed to play these moves, actually he can liberate his position and black will be proof better here. We have some exchanges, he played here, we have more exchanges and more exchanges. This pawn is weak actually, however after bishop to d8, very nice maneuver, the bishop is protecting the pawn and it's ready to go in the king side. Now black taking the upper hand because white can never ever attack that pawn actually, and this bishop is stuck here, stuck behind his pawns. He has very bad bishop, and after many moves he played this move f5, and now he has the upper hand because he's trying to attack in the king side, and he has a lot of ideas to push these pawns forward. And in the other side of the board, white don't have counterplay. For this reason, black is clearly better here. We have many moves here. He continued playing here. You can say he's threatening something like this because we have this battery, and maybe checkmate like this could happen during the game. So we have g3, and after all of these moves he played this very nice positional sacrifice. After this he played knight here, queen went back, and now he just jumped forward, and white don't have a lot of other moves, but he has to take this knight. This poor bishop was locked, but happily enough exchanged himself to the knight. And after this exchange we have more exchanges here, and black managed to capture this pawn on c4. I think in practical point of view, here black is better because he has an extra pawn on the queen side. His queen is very nicely placed there, attacking the rook. This pawn will be doomed actually. White is a pawn up, but black is going to capture this pawn on c4, and the rook is under attack. Computer said here that white is better, and we have one move, and one move that proves that white is better is this one, rook to d2. However, it's extremely difficult to find such moves because this pawn is hanging and other things here, and he played the normal move, rook a1. No one is blaming Nepo from this decision. And after this exchanges actually, he played this one. We have queen here, rook f7, rook there, and after king h7, try to protect everything, bishop here, bishop to e5, and after this move try to attack the rook. Now he played a very cool move actually here. Ding played a very nice move, and the move is bishop takes there. It looks extremely scary to capture this pawn because the other guy can pin you in the file. However, he calculated correctly, and what he calculated is this. After this pin he played here to save the rook, and after queen d7 he played the amazing tactic here, amazing tactic which he had foreseen, and he played queen e2. White cannot capture here because we have the double attack actually. It's very difficult to see all of these tactics in fast time control. However, Ding found all of this, and after this he can take the rook. So we have queen d5 here, bishop there, and suddenly black is a pawn up, and he has a healthy extra pawn on the queen side. It's extremely difficult for white to continue fighting here. The position is equal. However, after this check, for example, and after this one he gives some checks, and after this one Ding decide here to continue playing the game, pinning himself to immortality, and he played this move rook to d6. After a very long fighting game, both of the players was low on time, but he played this move rook there, and it looks that he cannot do a lot of things because here white has some ideas like this. The rook is pinned, cannot move actually. What you're going to do? However, the position is equal. However, he tried to play for this, and after this move he played the move c4. White is like don't have a lot of good moves here because black has a clear plan. He can play something like this to continue pushing his pawns, and after this one, for example, threatening something like this, the queen is already protecting this one, and after h4 he can play, for example, something like this, queen g4 to exchange queens, and then the endgame will be very bad for the white pieces. And for that reason he played this very nice move. brave, very brave move actually. And after this he played this one, and after that he played queen d3, and suddenly he's going to eliminate this queen from here, try to exchange the queens, and suddenly the rook will be active again. We have queen f3, rook here, rook queen there. He starts pushing the pawns, and as the pawns march to the other side of the board, they increase their power actually. It's a very, very healthy and strong pawn. He played that one, queen here, aiming for the exchanges, queen there, rook there, try to promote that pawn to push it forward, and after this he played a very nice move, not the best move of the computer. White is threatening here to play rook d8 and here to create some counterplay, and he played the most practical move, rook here. It is the fourth, fifth move actually of the computer. It's not the best move, but on practical terms this is the best move. Exchanging the rooks, and now white has some checks actually, but after this one he's continue pushing his pawns, and now it's very, very difficult for Nepo to find everything. If he had more time, maybe he can calculate everything and he can find the right solution. However, after some such moves, now he has some interesting options like this one or like that one to sacrifice the bishop. The white has some perpetual here, or he can collect the bishop, something like this, because the enemy king is extremely exposed. However, it's extremely difficult to calculate everything. For example, he has to give these checks, he has trillion of checks, maybe black can escape there. The checks, it's very difficult to play this position in practical game when your clock is ticking. And he played the normal move, queen there, threatening checkmate on that square. He played queen to g6, protecting everything, and now black is winning again, because after this move he played the very nice move c2. White cannot capture the bishop because black can create a new queen. He played this one, and now we have this another fantastic positional maneuvering, because he would like to put the bishop here, and he will start promoting his pawn in this way actually. He would like to do these things, and now we have king here, pawn here to protect everything, bishop there. And white went crazy, or another maneuver here is bishop there on b8 and try to push this pawn forward. He don't have real defense. White don't have a real defense here, so he played this desperate move. He played that one, he played here, and after that one pinning the bishop, but black played again the best move, tried to do something against the enemy king side. White played that move, tried to pin that bishop. However, after this fantastic move a2, he cannot protect everything. White has to take this one because black is threatening to create a new queen, and after this he just captured here, and it was the final move of the game, of the match actually, because black is threatening to capture this bishop, and if white capture here, we can recapture with check, and we can promote into a new queen actually. Very fighting game, very interesting game, and Ding managed to win this match. Thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Here it's time for action. This is the initial page of my website, and here you can click give me access to get access to free lessons. You can read this page, and if you scroll down, here you can add your name and your email. After that, you're going to take a free lesson how to avoid chess blunders. So time for action is now, and you're very welcome to join my mail list.